Chair, Excellencies, colleagues. In May 1992, Giovanni Falcone, the courageous anti-mafia judge, was murdered by organized crime in his home city of Palermo, only 1 month after representing Italy at the first ever UN Commission on Crime Prevention and Criminal Justice, here in this UN building in Vienna. His assassination spurred on those determined to create our Convention Against Transnational Organized Crime. When the Convention was adopted in 2000, the commitment of the international community to tackling this threat was loud and clear. This now widely ratified and legally binding instrument was and is an extraordinary achievement of international cooperation. But it has not stopped the violence of organized crime. From our own work, we know that thousands of people have been deliberately assassinated by organized criminal groups. Only last month, Lieutenant Colonel Charles Kinnear in my home country was shot dead outside his home in Cape Town. He was working on several high-profile investigations into organized crime. But the tragedies of Falcone and Kinnear are not isolated cases. Increasingly, criminal groups around the world are targeting those whom we can broadly categorize as civil society. And such individuals are targeted because they confront and challenge the power, authority, and local legitimacy of criminal interests the world over. In recent years, lawyer Dirk Wiersum was gunned down in Amsterdam. Journalists Jan Kuciak, Daphne Caruana Galizia, and Javier Valdez have been killed. The list tragically is long and goes on and on. The commitment of the international community, so evident in 2000, is now not so clear. It took until 2018 for states to agree a review mechanism for this convention. The intervening period has resulted in monumental changes in how the world works. Technological innovation, international terrorism, financial crises, ongoing globalization, a decline in multilateralism, and now the unprecedented crisis of the COVID-19 pandemic. Organized crime has adapted to all of these changes to continue to maximize returns, infiltrate the illicit economy, and ultimately build and consolidate a stranglehold over communities and corrupt influence over states. And whilst crime-related mandates across the UN continue to proliferate, there is no single vision or strategy that unites these efforts, nor one that matches the advances that organized crime has made. It's time for all of us not only to drive forward implementation of the Convention, but to see the Convention as a central core of a new global strategy against organized crime and corruption. Thank you very much.